Today's episode is going to talk about towing with the 2GS. Now this might apply to other Lexus vehicles or other vehicles in general. A commonly asked question I get, and that is, can the 2GS tow? Of course it can tow. Is it a good idea is really what it comes down to. The GS400 and 430, no problem from a power standpoint. They can pull a small trailer, a couple jet skis. I probably wouldn't be towing a camper or a fifth wheel. Now the GS300 might struggle a little bit more because of the lower power, but in general, because of the 3.92 differential ratio on the GS300, you shouldn't really have any issues towing a small utility trailer, some bikes, or maybe one jet ski. The main thing that you want to pay attention to is, one, the hitch that you install and the rating or the class rating that it has for the load that you'll be pulling. Also, you have to consider, just because your car can tow something doesn't mean it can safely stop something. So while my car might be able to get a huge camper moving, it probably couldn't stop it very well, and it would be extremely unsafe. You're probably not manual swapped. Most people aren't. You want to consider a transkooler if you're going to be towing any kind of load. You also want to consider a brake upgrade possibly. I have the LS400 BBK. There's some debate out there whether it does much, but it does increase the front rotor size and a little bit of the surface area. So the brakes do perform under extreme conditions a little bit better than, say, the stock setup, but the stock brakes are pretty good. Let's talk briefly about the trailer hitch that I have installed, and I'm going to direct you to a previous episode where I talk in depth about how I installed the Curt hitch in the back of my car. I won't go into all that detail in this episode. I just want to show it to you so you know what we're talking about. In Europe, it's very common for regular vehicles to have a hitch ball that comes out from under the bumper. I haven't really seen those European style hitch balls out here. So out in Europe, this is way more common than it is in the United States. I guess where gasoline is really expensive, you're going to see more hitches installed on regular everyday vehicles. We're also going to hitch up a load today with a utility trailer in the back of my car. So right here is my Curt hitch mount, pretty much hidden except for this part right here. This is known as the 1 1/4 size. It's not your big 2-inch that you'll see on trucks and SUVs and stuff. This is just a cheap plastic 1 1/4-inch cover that goes on there. Other than that, you can't really see this thing. I do get comments at Cars and Coffee like, oh, I bet this guy really tows with this thing, huh? And I walked up on a couple people saying that, and I said, yeah, in fact, I do tow with it. Not very often, but I do. I will link the video that covers the installation of this hitch in the video description. Go down there and you can click that and see more about this Curt hitch. Hopkins hitch adapter to flat 4. This is the type of lighting that I have on mine. What I do is I run this out the back and I plug it in right here to my trailer. So this trailer, by the way, that I'm going to be towing today is the Harbor Freight trailer, which I've added some extras. I've added this tongue box. I've added this 2x4 wood setup here. I put a bunch of stickers all over it. And the reason I put stickers all over it is I feel like if it ever got stolen, somebody's gonna have to go through quite a bit of work to get rid of all the stickers on the side. And I kind of like the custom look. $230 with tax. And then I had to buy all the wood, of course, including the plywood that's on the floor right here. So I'm gonna be hauling a return to Lowe's today. And I'm going to be picking up a whole bunch of wood. but it does corner well, I gotta say. All right, we have more weight. We've got some straw. This is where a limited slip might pay off. Right here in this gravel. Oh, easy now, easy. Okay. Oh yeah, it still goes. I don't think I understand why people tailgate when you're pulling a trailer. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, you're just gonna get covered in crap. This guy's all hot and bothered about something. I didn't even do anything. Don't be rear-ending my trailer. Yeah, take that. I would probably smoke that thing in a race. Well, see you later. So what I normally do is I pull in over my lift in my garage here, and then I detach the trailer from there. So there we go. Put the cover back on, and then we're gonna take this trailer jack and we're gonna put it down right there. So I'm gonna take some weight off of the tongue. Take this out. You can start jacking it up and it'll come off of this ball. Now, if you have a really heavy load and it's loaded in properly, you gotta watch it because this thing will fly up in your face. Get your chains disconnected. Definitely don't want those in place. Roll it back. There you go. You're disconnected. Well, there you have it, guys. The 2nd Gen GS is an absolute towing machine. Okay, maybe not so much a towing machine, but it can do the job. If you're considering a trailer or a jet ski or bike hitch setup for your bicycles, it'll do it. No problem. Consider your braking, consider your power levels and maintenance, consider all of those things that you need to before you just hook up a trailer and go. The 400, 430 can handle it no problem. The 300 will struggle a little bit more when underway, but these cars are fully capable of towing a small trailer. In the video description, you'll find how to install that Curt hitch in the 2nd Gen GS. You'll find the cbsracingshop.com with coupon code. You'll find my merch store. Be sure to go down there. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also drop a comment. Let me know what you think about towing with your car. I'll see you on the next one.